We're going to proceed back inside for the rest of the ceremony. Everybody will follow us. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to say on behalf of this house, the City Hall of Waterbury, and the little house up North Main Street, the Cape Verdean Social Club Incorporated of Waterbury, welcome to this very special day, a day that symbolizes the presence of the Cape Verde Islands in this city. Sometimes I like impromptus, others I don't. This is an impromptu. I came here as a citizen of 3 countries, Cape Verde, Portugal, and America, United States, of course. Being former mayor a couple of years ago, one of the greatest honors that a Cape Verdean citizen, Carlos is an American-born citizen. I was born in the Cape Verde Islands. But he is Cape Verdean in heart. So today is a big day for him, his family, all of us, Cape Verdean Americans, and of course the City Hall, the police officers who watch over us, the firefighters who protect us as well, the mayor and his people. So with no further to do, I do have a little program here. I'm going to try to follow through. First and foremost, I don't know who's going to sing the national anthem of the United States, but I would appreciate that one of the citizens here, it could be one member of the cabinets, the mayor's cabinet, who would volunteer to sing the United States, the anthem of the United States, the national anthem.
No, I'm going to sing it, but sorry. If we get all, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. If we get all, please rise. Oh, say,
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we walked, was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets flare, the bombs bursting here, gave proof through the night that our flag was still Thank you for leading us. And now, the national anthem of the Cape Verde Islands. The flag is raised outside, so we can all look outside. It's right there, through the window. Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade é hino e o homem a certeza. Com dignidade enterra a semente no pó da ilha nua, no despenhadeiro da vida e esperança. É do tamanho do mar que nos abraça, sentinela de mares e ventos perseverante, entre estrelas e o Atlântico entoa o cântico da liberdade. Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade é hino e o homem a certeza. I'm sure all the American citizens understood what I sang about. This is called the chant of liberty. Therefore, I would like to call upon a person, a gentleman, a lady, representing the Honorable Mayor Neil O'Leary.
Thank you. Thank you. Mayor Palacio, just a couple years removed from receiving the honor of Cape Verdean Mayor for the Day, we welcome you back here today and thank you for emceeing the event. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe Gary. I'm the Director of Operations for the City of Waterbury. It's my honor and privilege to be here this morning representing our Honorable Mayor Neil O'Leary. Mayor O'Leary feels very strongly about celebrating these cultural mayors for the day throughout the year. And certainly I want to acknowledge and thank Mayoral Aide Monroe Webster, who was very instrumental in setting up all these, and State Representative Jerry Reyes, who worked in the office previously. And it's through their hard work that we're able to do these and do them successfully and honor our cultural heritages throughout the world, for that matter. It's my privilege to be here this morning. I would like to, as Mayor Palacio, I would like to acknowledge our Waterbury Fire Department, Truck Company Number 1 under the direction of Lieutenant Como, and our Waterbury Police Department under direction of Sergeant Ryan Bissett. I want to thank them for everything they do to keep us safe and sound here in the great city of Waterbury on a daily basis. Thank you, gentlemen. Also want to acknowledge in the back of the room Bob Cicchetti, the head of maintenance here in City Hall. These events would not be possible without Bobby. Bobby, thank you for everything you do. I want to welcome all the members of the Cape Verdean Social Club. It's a club that I've passed probably a couple million times up on North Main Street. Your 82 years of heritage and service, not only to the Cape Verdean Club, but to the city of Waterbury. And certainly an individual that's no stranger to me, Carlos De Sousa. I know, Carlos, you've been here I've been around for about the last 10 or 15 of these, and you've been at every one of them. So congratulations, Mr. Mayor, well deserved. I'm going to tell you probably what you already know about a gentleman here who feels very strongly about his Cape Verdean heritage, his faith, his family, and everything he does for the city of Waterbury. It's truly, you've picked the appropriate individual this morning. Carlos, thank you for everything you do. So with that said, I do have a proclamation. Whereas Carlos De Sousa was born on December 6, 1981 in Waterbury, Connecticut. He is the son of Jose De Sousa and Lucilina De Sousa. His parents both immigrated from the Cape Verdean Islands looking for a better future. And where Carlos is a student of Waterbury and Connecticut school system, he attended St. John's Pre-K and kindergarten before moving to Bucks Hill Elementary. From there, he went on to North End Middle School before heading to Caner Technical High School to be part of the last class of the 19th century. And whereas Carlos's 4 years at Caner were very active, He was part of the varsity soccer team, which he captained for 2 years. He played junior varsity basketball for 2 years, was the class treasurer, was a representative for the Connecticut State Student Council of Votech Schools, and a member of the National Honor Society. Whereas from Caner, Carlos went on to Southern Connecticut State University, where he graduated in 2003 with a bachelor's degree in accounting. Whereas during his senior year in college and the year after he graduated, he held several temporary jobs. He worked for the City of Bridgeport, Yale Neurobiology, and the Academic Council for the United Nations at Yale, just to name a few. In January of 2004, he was offered a temporary position at ESPN. This was a dream job, working at the sports giant of the world. His dream became complete on July 19th of 2004 when they hired him to a permanent position. Today, Carlos is the manager of the Affiliate Center of Excellence at Disney, which handles all affiliate revenues for Disney, ESPN, and ABC companies. Whereas Carlos is the proud father of 2 boys and 2 girls. He was blessed with his first son, Carmine, on May 9, 2008. God blessed him again with his first daughter, Ayana, on May 27th of 2012. He received an extra special blessing, of course, for an extra special guy, on October 2nd, 2015, when his twins, Skylar and Sudina, were born. And whereas Carlos has been an active member of the Cape Verdean Social Club Incorporated of Waterbury since he was 16 years old, he has held several positions, including president, vice president, and secretary. As a member and officer of the CVSC, Carlos organized and continued to organize fundraisers for churches, schools, and a host of charities in the Cape Verdean to help his people. Now therefore I, Neil M. O'Leary, Mayor of the City of Waterbury, do hereby proclaim October 27th, 2017, a special day of recognition for Carlos de Sousa as we name him Waterbury's honorary Cape Verdean Mayor for the day. Congratulations, Carlos.
That was great. Held my tears, though I know everything that was said is true about Carlos. And now starting with ladies. We have a young lady here from one of our representatives that has been here with us in the past. So at this point I would like to let her introduce herself and do and say whatever she has to do.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jolina Nano. I am from Congresswoman Elizabeth Estes' office, and I am here on her behalf to present a citation to Carlos de Sousa on his achievements. Congratulations on being named City of Waterbury's Cape Verdean Mayor of the Day. This honor illustrates your immense contributions not only to your community, but to the people of Cape Verde. Your academic, professional, and personal success are an inspiration to all of us to pursue our dreams and to always celebrate our culture and our history. It is an honor to represent you in Congress. Signed, Congresswoman Elizabeth H. Estes on October 27, 2017. I'd also like to say this is my first time actually meeting Carlos and his wonderful wife, and I hear they're not too far away from where I live on Bunker Hill, so it just makes me really proud to see that good people live in my neighborhood, good people represent their community, and are finally being honored today. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Like I said, impromptus. We now have a gentleman, the center, who's going to come here and present something to our honorable Cape Verdean Mayor, Carlos.
Good morning. Good morning. Kenny Curran from Senator Murphy's office. It's been a while since the senator has been to the club, but he was happy to hear I was coming here to honor Carlos. Although I'll say that I'm happy my wife wasn't here because we have 2 kids now, and I've been making this very passionate argument for a third, and she's a twin herself. So she keeps on telling me that it's likely that that third could be twins, and if she had heard your experience, she might hurt my case a little bit. And I have some friends, and they tell me that the slogan of the Republic of Cabo Verde is "No stress," and I like that. I can dig that for sure. And the islands themselves are somewhat described as not having a lot of what they call natural resources by the pure definition. However, what that misses is the natural resources that those islands have in its people. And they don't take any reason not to succeed, no matter what obstacles in front of them, whether as a country gaining independence or as a people coming here to the United States. They don't let obstacles stop them. And certainly Carlos is a clear example of that. And we couldn't be happier to have him here in Connecticut and in Waterbury, where it's the intersection of faith, family, and hard work, and certainly the Cape Verdeans who are here represent that in Carlos himself. So on behalf of the United States Senate, I have a certificate of accomplishment for Carlos S. de Sousa in recognition of being named the City of Waterbury's 2017 Cape Verdean Mayor for the day. As a remarkable student athlete in the Waterbury school system and dedicated employee at Disney, where you began your career in 2004 at ESPN, your commitment to your family, your colleagues, your church, and the communities you serve has played an important role in the lives of many. Your good works, leadership, and dedication to your loving family bring tremendous pride to the state of Connecticut. It is my privilege to honor you and to represent you in the United States Senate. Dated October 27, 2017, signed Christopher S. Murphy, United States Senator.
And now a familiar face from past years, Senator Joan Hartley.
Well, first of all, as I stand here with my colleague and on behalf of the entire state delegation, we want to first of all congratulate our mayor for the day and our first lady, and say to Carlos that this is such a deserved honor, and the honor that you have brought to your community and to this city and to the Cape Verdean Waterburyans. We are so blessed to have you amongst us. You enrich our lives every day and make us, the city of Waterbury, proud, because Waterbury is about diversity. And the Cape Verdean population here in the city of Waterbury has contributed so richly to our rich history. There's a program going on now down at the Silas Bronson Library being moderated by Larry Rifkin, who was previously on WATR. And if you have an opportunity, you should try to follow that. There's another segment that's going to be, I think, in a week or two. But what he's talking about and what the whole forum is about who we were and who we are now. And we were very industrial people who came from many places, but now we continue to be industrial people, people who will always, as Kenny Curran talked about, the resilience of this community, the resilience of the city of Waterbury, who always come together. But we are so much richer because we are so diverse. And that really is our strength. And so this community, is such an important part of that. Your language, your culture, your mores help to enrich us every day and teach us. So for those of us who never can get to these places, we vicariously have an opportunity to live and to learn and to know about them. And so today, with Carlos taking the reins, we are going to be, there is much to celebrate. Congratulations. Representative Reyes?
Thank you, Senator Hartley. To the Sousa family, the Cape Verdean community, you have God's blessing and our congratulations. And to all the Cape Verdean citizens here, it is an honor and privilege to be representing the state of Connecticut, the city of Waterbury, and in this particular honor. And as Pelagio already alluded to, like to thank again the Waterbury Fire and Police Department, because they do help keep our city entirely safe. And I just want to say a few short words on behalf of Mr. De Sousa. Carlos and I have been friends for quite some time, and I've watched him grow. And he is exactly what you like to see in this as a role model for young people. And it is with pride that I stand here and humbly honor Carlos as the Cape Verdean mayor for the day, because I watched him put together so many programs over the years, and the Cape Verdean community keeps turning out great people for its selection. So Carlos, and to the De Sousa family and to the Cape Verdean community, congratulations. We have a citation on behalf of the state of Connecticut that I will read quickly. And be it hereby known to all that the Connecticut General Assembly hereby offers the sincerest congratulations to Carlos De Sousa in recognition of being honored as the Cape Verdean mayor for the day in the city of Waterbury. Through your leadership and membership, the Cape Verdean Social Club of Waterbury, you have distinguished yourself as a lifetime organizer of fundraisers for the local churches, schools, and charities. Your civic commitment and Waterbury pride make you the most deserving of this honor. Congratulations from the entire membership, extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses hope for continued success. Given this 27th day of October at the state of Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, signed by President Pro Tem Martin Looney, Speaker of the House Joey Rozimowitz, Secretary of State Denise Merrill. Mr. De Sousa, congratulations. I have double duty. Mr. Curran, can I have that other one? So I have double duty. I have one from the Secretary of State, Madam Secretary Denise W. Merrill. The Office of Secretary of State of Connecticut would like to thank you for your noble contributions to the Cape Verdean community of Waterbury. On behalf of the Office of Secretary of State, the Honorable Denise W. Merrill presents this certificate to Carlos De Sousa. Congratulations on being honored as the 2017 Cape Verdean Mayor for the day. May you have many years of success in your future endeavors. Signed, the Honorable Denise W. Merrill, 27th October, 2017. God bless you. We got to this.
I'll discuss it.
Mr. Pelagio?
Thank you both for the great job that you do in the state, in Hartford and all. And thanks for coming here today. It is an honor that I cannot start or end to describe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask the reigning president of the Cape Verdean Social Club of Waterbury to please stand and say thank you to these people.
Good morning. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the City of Waterbury, for all the jobs, for all that you do. As you know, my nephew, Carlos, I learned a lot from him as a kid that I babysit, that helped me with my math, my algebra class, because he's good in math. He really had shown us what a true Cape Verdean, American-born, like he said he is. He went to Cape Verde when he first got to the island of St. Cloud. They asked him who he was. He presented himself, I'm a Cape Verdean American born. And he went on speaking the dialect that my father, if he was alive today, he would be very proud because he taught him the basic, what it is. He has done a lot for the community, and the club is so proud to have him as a Cape Verdean Mayor of the Day. Thank you all. I would like to see this tradition continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. President, or my wife, Lydia Silva. Okay, at this point in time, I would like to invite Mr. Carlos de Souza to the mic.
Thank you, everybody. I really don't know where to start. I have nothing prepared, but I think I do my best work on the fly. Right? First of all, I'd like to thank everybody here today for taking your time to just share this day with me. The City of Waterbury, the police department, the fire department, all the state reps, senators. You guys do a great job, and we all know you guys have been busy, especially in the state with the budget. Thank you for everything that you do, and please, you guys serve as role models for everybody here. What you do is not easy, and it's sometimes not appreciated by others, but I can tell you this one. After being here for the last 10 years, everything you guys do is very appreciated by me, my family, and my community. Thank you very much. To my family and friends, thank you for the support. I wish that more people could be here, but everybody has this thing called a life, a job, family that they need to support, so we understand that. A couple things I want to touch on is the importance of knowing where you're from. For me to be here, several people had to make great sacrifices. They came from the Cape Verdean Islands. A lot of people think when you say islands, we're in the Caribbean. We're not. We're located 500 miles off the west coast of Africa. When you put the islands together, we're probably a little bit bigger than Rhode Island, but our heart's as big as it could get. So, when you know the sacrifice that other people make for you, your siblings, your kids, and your friends, you get to appreciate what they do a little bit more. More than half of the people sitting out here are first-generation immigrants to the United States. Some been to college, some have a high school diploma, but they come here to give their kids what I have, and that's a college education, and a great job, and opportunity for me, and people like my niece right here, Zaya, to be what they want and all they can be. I would like to see the Cape Verdean community get more involved in the city because we can help them and they can help us. But for them to get involved, we have to educate them, just like I was educated. I think I was the first one to start the Cape Verdean Mayor for the Day. And the reason why was because I would walk by sometimes or drive by, see all these other nationalities have their day. Why not us? We started about almost 10 years ago, we're still here, and hopefully we'll keep on going. You know, I have 4 kids that are in the Waterbury school system and growing up now. And this, before I used to do it for my parents, my grandparents, and everybody else. But now, I really do it for them. Because they have to know how they got here and where they came from. The sacrifices other people make for them to have a better life. You know, I could go on and on, but I think that's Mr. Pelagio's job. You know, he likes to talk. I've learned a lot from him. I've learned a lot from pretty much everybody sitting here. And I'll continue to learn from you guys. But one thing we have to do is we have to learn from each other, and we have to get our younger generation involved. I had to step out. When I got out of college, I was president for about 4 years. I had my first son, then I had my daughter, and now I have my twins. So, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. When they take up my time, I step out. But I stepped back. I did not step out, to rephrase that. I help wherever I can, and if everybody else can help wherever they can, we'll go far as a community. So today, everybody's gonna walk by, drive by, see the Cape Verdean flag. If they don't know which flag it is, I'm sure they will ask. And when they ask, educate them. Tell them where we're from. Tell them how we got here. Because I know most of the time, we'll have some kind of similarity. And finally, I started off at the club very young. My father used to take me when I was young. I used to see him socialize with his friends, tell stories, play cards, my grandfather. And that's where I started with the Cape Verdean Club and the community. They started on Vine Street. The place was probably as big as this room here. And when it got tight, I saw them come together. There was about 10 of them that really took the bull by the horn and moved us on to the old German club on North Main Street. That is our house right now. I've had the privilege of meeting a president of the the Cape Verde Islands, a prime minister of the Cape Verde Islands, that some people would never meet a president or a prime minister of any country. And for me to meet them and talk to them in their language, which is the language that brought up my family, it made me feel proud, it made my parents feel proud, but most of all, it made them feel proud that their culture, their country, is still expanding. A few weeks ago, the president of the Cape Verde Islands was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I had the privilege to go down and represent the community of Waterbury. One thing he said that stuck with me was that the best ambassadors to your country are the immigrants. So everybody here that has immigrated from the Cape Verde Islands or any island or any country, you are your country's ambassador. Whatever you can do will help. Even if it's just picking up a phone, calling somebody to attend an event, giving $5, $10 here, it helps everybody back home. Because we all know it's not easy, no matter where you're from. But we have a little privilege being from the United States of America, or being in the United States of America, having what we have now. So just remember, for you to have what you have now, somebody had to make a sacrifice. And there's people that, with not even 1% of what you have, can have a better day. Not a better life, just a better day. Because they don't have the privileges that we have. I'm not going to take that much more of your time, because I too have some responsibilities I need to attend to after this. Once again, thank you. Thank you. And I got a couple executive orders I need to sign. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. And one last thing, I'd like to invite everybody to the anniversary dinner of the club, which is tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, North Main Street. Come by, great food, great time. You can ask Mr. Webster. He's been there a couple times. Yeah. The door is more than welcome. We would love to host and bring you guys into the house that our hearts built and show you guys what our culture is all about. Thank you again.
Thank you, Carlos, for sharing some of your knowledge, experience of life as a young Cape Verdean American-born citizen. At this point, I would like to call it over. But like Carlos said, you all, gentlemen, ladies, American citizens, you are invited. Won't cost you anything to, if you have a chance, stop by the club tomorrow from 7 to around 1 a.m. and experience some of our food and look at our tradition and culture as it develops. So thank you all for coming by. Hope to see you next year. Same place, different time. May God bless the United States of America and, of course, the Cape Verde Islands, my place of birth. Thank you very much. And we have some refreshment, cake to the left, coffee, so please stay with us.